I'm here with Case.
What up, yo?
World-renowned, world-famous.
Yeah.
World traveler.
Something like that. What's good, yo? Happy Wednesday.
Man, happy Wednesday, man. My name is Cody Park. I'm here for Gerard J, man. We about to have a damn... Who left us by ourselves?
Nigga, they done messed up.
Who the hell's idea was this?
Gerard J had to spend some family time.
Everything
You don't
okay?
know, when you leave, the house might be burnt down.
Hey, man, let
We
me
burn
tell you,
everything down.
We gonna have a fucking good time.
I'm about to slide down the thing in my drawers and socks and risky business.
You know what? I ain't got no draws.
Yeah, let's go. But you gonna go before me.
I ain't sliding down
Yeah, I'm
shit.
good. Yeah.
You want me to go after you with
Yeah,
no drawers
that might end different.
Man, you know what, man? Everything's been great, man. How you been this week, brother?
Man, I've been cool. I had my wisdom teeth pulled on Friday.
At 50?
I'll be 52 next month.
I'm just saying.
Because they never hurt.
Oh, they never hurt.
And they still wasn't.
They gave me a shot of Hennessy.
Nigga, like, yo, suck it up, B.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all they got. Well, you know, man, while we anticipating and waiting for our guests, man, you know, it's always a good time vibe, my friend, man.
Yes, sir, always.
You know, I'm always glad to come in and kick it on the Kickback Podcast. You know, it's like, it's opportune, the name, because exactly what the set is.
Right.
It's a Kickback Podcast.
Do what we do.
That's it, man. You know, I see you rocking your Steelers hat, man.
Yeah, we got our ass beat the
Yeah, I
other
know
day.
I'm a 49er fan. I should have worn my hat if I knew you was going to rock that one. You
But
know?
we should have wore all our rings.
Yeah, well, y'all got one more than us. So don't flex.
One what?
One more.
Oh, more. Okay.
One more. That's okay. We're going to get out for you.
1 or 10 is more. I looked it up.
Yeah, you know, kind of, sort of.
Yeah,
More
I see.
is more.
I read it in the book.
Yeah. Most of the time, at least.
And I'm always right sometimes.
Right. So what you have going on in L.A., man? You was out in L.A.?
Yeah, I had to do the straight. We can go with that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was three.
We did the Tom Jordan cruise one year. They had one of everybody. 112 had one,
Yeah, that's the
702
worst.
had one.
You be like, okay, I don't know you. Yeah, that's it.
Right. As long as you got the lead vocalist, I guess that's all you really need.
Nowadays, though, sometimes not even lead vocalists.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you know how it goes, man. You know, the industry is what it is. The fact that cats can still survive in the culture much years after they
A lot of people
released.
they ain't survive it.
Everybody ain't fucking doing it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't mad at that for real.
You know, shit. Chucky Booker was fly. I ain't heard a Chucky Booker concert in a long time. Is he still with us?
It took me back to Chucky Booker. What's funny is I saw Chucky on something the other day. It was a documentary. I forgot what it was about. That's funny you said that because I forgot about Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck was dope. Like Chuck at the time when Janet Jackson did the Rhythm Nation tour, he was music director for that.
Oh yeah, he been doing a bunch of that.
Yeah, he was doing
Chucky's
dope ass shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you
Chucky
know, the
Booker's
fact
dope.
that he need to come on back and do something at least one time, man.
You drunk ass Chucky. But yeah.
And I see you got something lined up in Vegas, brother.
Yeah, we got the residency coming up.
Man,
We
that's fucking
starting
dope, man.
Yeah.
You gonna wear roller skates and shit? You know, Usher kind of like up the standards.
No, I'm good. He can have them roller skates. I can't even stand up on roller skates. It's gonna be a different show if you'll put me on some roller skates, B.
Hey, bro, my heels too rough on my regular feet.
My everything. Like medic. You come out on a gurney
You
with the
can't
roller
tie
skates on.
skateboards on my shit. It's gonna be bad.
B, I be holding on to something like this all day, B. Yeah, that's not gonna work for me.
Oh, terrible, man. You know, like life has been good for me, man. You know, the world is picking back up. The economy is fucking back up, you know, but everything is going where it's going.
Well, talk is that
Okay.
they about to do some BS.
Of course.
That they talking about putting us back in lockdown in December.
Absolutely.
I ain't going for it.
Man, you know what? Man? I don't think nobody is.
I'm going streaking.
Right.
I'm be running up the street during quarantine. There's a whole bunch of us. Come on.
I'm just going to wear an I Got It t-shirt to hit the streets. That way I ain't got to deal with
Just
it.
like a Black Panther.
Damn.
I'm going to show y'all.
You got the claws and everything?
No. The other Black Panther.
Oh, okay. I ain't know
Off
what you
the
were.
pigs. Yeah.
I think the other one get more play. We are in
Now,
Wakanda.
you show up with some clogs and stuff, you get shot.
Or you going to get invited on a date. We are in Atlanta.
Well played. Well played.
So the residency, man, when does it kick in, bro?
It's November 9th through January the 5th, I think.
Okay.
So
Shit, that's
it's
right after my
Thursday
birthday.
through every week, Thursday through Saturday.
Okay,
So,
what hotel?
it's at the Box.
Okay.
Which I forgot which hotel
Okay,
runs
but
the
at
Box.
the Box.
Yeah, the Box Live.
I mean,
in,
the
in
Box
Vegas.
is always a good place.
Yeah. That's what they tell me.
Ain't nothing wrong with the Box.
Yeah, I mean, spend a lot of time.
Right.
Yeah.
Spend a lot of time in the
Yeah.
Box. You know, they say running joke is when they say you fight so hard to get out of it, and the men for the rest of their life fight so hard to get back in.
And such is life.
That man, that fucked up, man. I was talking with these people the other day. They was talking about this young lady who was charging $10,000 for a date, and I'm like, why? First of all, why y'all hating on her? I don't know what a coochie currency is.
Okay,
If
so
somebody
was there
paying
coochie involved here? Because
I mean, regardless,
you gotta read the fine print.
I mean, it's $10,000. So if you want to pay for the date, with intent.
Now, some of these dudes that just pay for the
They
date.
be paying for it,
So
man.
they could post on Instagram and be like,
First of all, and then what? With a slut?
she might not be a slut.
Well, you know, but
just
what's
got
wrong
you for
with
your money.
sluts? Nothing wrong with sluts.
Sluts make the world go round,
Man,
Jack.
I'm pro hoe.
Listen, if nobody's a hoe, then what's a good girl?
Man, you know what?
If every day is
You
a sunny
could've
day,
said that-
what's a sunny day?
You are like Negro Demas.
Yeah.
See, you got that down back. If no one is a hoe, then who and what is a good girl? Everybody be the same.
It's just girls. Yeah.
That'd be terrible, man. Imagine if every girl was a good girl. Exactly.
That's
see,
why. That's why God
see
sent
the
me.
dead of silence.
No, that's why God sent me.
to turn them out.
Joker. Wait till they get a load of me.
Man, what you got coming up? Anytime you got things coming up soon, man?
Yeah, I gotta go to this weekend. I gotta go to my hometown, Mount Vernon. They honor me. I'm gonna perform, taking my daughter with me.
Oh, that's dope. Baby girl or
Yeah, baby girl.
Okay.
Oh, the grown ones, they too
They
grown.
don't.
They too grown.
Yeah, they don't want to fuck with you no more.
They like, yeah, send me a picture. Nigga.
They only like
yeah,
man. You know, I post it.
Yeah, I'm gonna FaceTime you.
Right.
Yeah, they be on that.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I take what I can get.
Right. Man, you know what?
Right.
It is crazy because it's like, especially with your girls, right? Because with your girls, in the earlier stages, like you all are inseparable. There's nobody on the planet more important than you.
Till they get into boys.
Then
they
get
turn
into-
on you.
They get some muscle in their lives.
They don't even have to get the muscle.
Just the boys in general.
Once they get to the point where like, oh, he likes me, I like him back.
It's over.
You be
Another
like, hey,
man.
baby. First of all, baby got a name. That's it. And I just find it funny how, like, baby. Like,
It's terrible.
I just find it funny how, wow, okay. What's his name?
First of all, imagine these. So, like, I'm in a position now where my daughter's really trying to figure out her sexuality at 13. I'm like,
That's another,
what the fuck you got to figure out?
No, I got a better one for you. When I was 13, I ain't know nothing about, like, we didn't know what gay meant.
Really?
When I found out early, I was like, nah, y'all making that up. I need to hear this from somebody I
You
trust.
wasn't in the Boy Scouts or nothing right and found out.
Nah.
I'm
No, I found I was grown. I'm
fucking with
close
you.
to grown. I'm like,
Right.
wait, oh, that's what that is? Nah, somebody else got to confirm this. Because I'm like, y'all knew this all
Like,
this
who
time?
does this? Right.
For fun?
It's on purpose?
Wow.
Right. Who the fuck would do that?
I mean, people got different ideas of fun.
Like, I think, let me tell you, whatever rocks your boat, rocks your boat.
Yes,
right?
sir.
I'm perfectly fine with that. No matter what rocks your boat, rocks your boat. I think I'm a sexy motherfucker, but I don't want to lay next to me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And that's just
Yeah.
my personal preference.
Exactly.
And I don't like being in a situation where I am criticized because my preference is indifferent than yours.
Just like other people don't.
Right.
I mean, it's the same thing. Live and let live.
Man, that's it, man. You know, it's the whole piece of love. Bob Marley was so ahead of his time and on time at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm so mad they took that man's life way
Well,
in
that's why,
advance.
because he was right on time.
Man, you can't fucking tell the truth, can you?
Nah, not as long as America's around.
Yeah, not as long as
No, sir.
America's
Well,
around.
That's an American thing.
Really?
Everybody else tell the truth.
They tell the truth. They
In
take it
Germany,
what it
they
is.
addressed the Holocaust head on, and
Right, it is what it is.
America, they be like, "Yo,
What's
first of all, it was a
slavery?
long time ago. It wasn't racist, and
Right.
we didn't let y'all read.
We
And now
taught
we
you-
now we not let y'all. We're not gonna let y'all read about the fact that we didn't let them read.
And then we taught y'all to trade. You should be happy. That's what the word is.
It was like the first, Social Security. Yeah,
Imagine that.
they just flipping everything. The illest thing is how all these books is getting pulled. That's the craziest thing ever.
Yeah, man, not only pulled, but rewritten.
Some of them they just like, we're not even talking
the
about.
dialect of the book. They changing the story
They've
of
been
the
doing
book.
that though.
Yeah, I know, slowly but
But
surely.
now it's more in the front.
Right. I mean, they did it with the Bible. You know, Bible got a lot of
can
versions.
start there.
You know, they do have a lot of versions, and because of that, it all depends on what you pretty much hit your wagon to.
Right.
Right. So if you hit your wagon to whatever your belief is, that becomes your truth.
Because I'm sure everybody's a little bit right and a little bit wrong too.
Man, hey man, that's exactly what life is, right?
Yeah.
It goes back to the old cliche, like if you tell one person's story, by the time it goes
Telephone.
along,
We used to
come
do that
back-
in school.
That
Yep.
shit changes
By the time
as
we
you
get
go.
to the other side, it's a whole
It's
nother mess.
done.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's done.
So
Except
think
my
about now.
grandmother.
Imagine,
My grandma always knew her version every time.
and it ain't gonna change.
Never. I don't give a
Ever.
fuck who say it.
I'm telling you, my grandmother. Some of the stuff, I'm like, yo, I wasn't even born yet, but I know she lying. But I'm gonna sit here and go along with it because the way she's saying it,
I gotta believe it.
no, I ain't gotta believe it, but I gotta rock with her.
Right. You gotta rock.
She
because
all in.
First of all, you're gonna get fucked up if you don't.
Well, she can't catch me at that point. I
Oh,
run
so
from her
you was
backwards.
running?
Yeah.
I see. My grandma beat in front of probably take you out in your sleep. You
Yeah,
could
see,
never
that's
sleep in my
that's the
grandma's
move when
house.
they get older. They
Yeah.
sneak you.
Oh yeah, if you was gonna be kicking it with my grandmother, you was never gonna go to sleep because if you go to sleep,
That happened to
fair
my
game.
homeboy. His mom used to do that. or
Whooping
catch him in the shower.
Oh, damn.
He was walking around. He thought it was all sweet. Got in the shower. Shoom, the belt in the shower?
Oh, man.
That would never fly
First
nowadays.
of all, I can't stand up in the shower now. I fell 3 days ago.
Oh, man. Yo,
I got the little stickers all over my shit. Like,
you got the pasty
emojis and
joints?
shit.
Yo.
I got little emojis all over my tub. That's the only way I survived.
That's when you officially that, and when you got the furry cover on the toilet.
Okay,
Them two
see,
things.
I ain't there, though. I ain't there yet.
It's coming. It's coming. Because I seen it in your Amazon cart. I seen it in your Amazon cart.
You know, I'm at the point now where I'm going to reverse my shit because the back be cold.
Man, listen.
You got up and took that damn 5 a.m. shit and
that's the worst.
back be crazy.
But they got the one for the back too.
They do.
Yeah.
They got like the double cover.
My grandmother
joint.
had that. The whole thing was lavender. I'm like, this is a
furred
weird
up.
place to go to the bathroom.
I know she had plastic on the sofa.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, she had to.
And it's always what Cedric say. No, don't go in there. I just got that done.
Right. Oh yeah. It's certain rooms.
They're roped off.
Shoes off, socks off, toes off.
Ain't no reason for you to be in there.
Oh yeah.
It's a white shag carpet.
Right. First of all, why we have it? Like, why do they have it in the house?
You got 15 grandkids. Why would you buy a white shag
Well,
carpet?
first of all, you don't even sit in the motherfucker.
You just want niggas to know you got a white shag
Right.
carpet.
I got it too. With some white leather.
You wish Instagram was around back then.
They still got high fives in the rooms.
Yeah. Oh, they got the floor model TV joints.
Right. They don't even know about that. I remember I was telling my kids, I said, yeah, you know. Matter of fact, I was telling my homegirl, I was like, listen, TV used to cut off.
I told my daughter that last week.
What you mean? I said, no. There was a point in time
Like
where
2 in the
the
morning.
Star Spangled Banner and TV cut off.
And they played Star Spangled.
It was right after Benny Hill.
It was like 2 in the morning.
Right after Benny Hill.
My
Benny
daughter
Hill
was like,
on.
really? I'm like, yeah, that didn't change to infomercials.
Right, and the shit didn't even come back on until the morning.
Until the news.
Yeah. You know,
that's crazy. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy.
Ain't it?
When
Cut
you think
off.
about it.
And like now, you can watch a million things all day, every day.
All night.
If you miss it, you can stream it.
It must have been boring that night, but I was a kid, so I know. I'm like, yo, what you gonna do?
We had no video games.
Yo.
You couldn't have a light on.
You had the
'cause
little
motherfucking
Coleco
electric
video
bill-
joint.
Right? Oh, the Coleco?
Yeah, the little Coleco joint with the dot.
Yeah, the little football joint. I used to love that shit. But
And the baseball.
I had a Pong game.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the joint
I had
with the
Vectrex.
Oh,
Me
shit.
and Seuss, when he was little, he was like, yo, you the only person I ever seen with this.
Really?
I'm like, that's because it's cheap.
Right. I had a homeboy with a television with the little disc
I
on the
remember that.
bottom.
My cousin had that.
I still don't know how to play it. I played
Yeah,
like Donkey
I
Kong
wasn't
and
a
that
big
shit.
television dude.
Yeah, well, I mean, when Nintendo came, that was my last game.
ColecoVision was the first,
Right.
when we was like, yo, that's the illest thing ever.
Right. That shit was crazy.
Yeah. And then I be forgetting games we used to play. The Sega Dreamcast
Yeah,
or the
see,
Sony.
Oh, I remember Sega Genesis
Yeah, and Sony Dreamcast.
and Sony Dreamcast.
Sony Dreamcast.
Yeah, by then, shit, we still had cable in my house. You know, we had.
I remember having VHSs, and then one of my homeboys, we thought they was rich because they had the big laser disc of the Wiz.
Right. Damn.
Remember the laser disc?
Yes, they had the laser.
They had the
weren't
laser
flat on.
disc.
That was the best resolution back then.
Yeah. They,
You know?
They needed a new couch, but they had that laser disc.
But
so-
you know what? All that matters is what's important to you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, I guess.
Like, I remember my homeboy, they first got a microwave. I was like, y'all gonna die.
Nigga.
Y'all sitting here with a bomb in the kitchen.
Let me tell you, when I was like, yo, we got a VCR, son.
Yeah.
You ain't got that. Nigga.
Ours had a wire remote.
Yeah,
It was a remote
yeah,
on a
I
long
remember.
wire.
Yeah, it connect right to the front.
And it was beta, so we didn't have no movies.
Oh, yeah, the beta
Yeah,
joint.
you know, I think it was a plug back then. My uncle got it or some shit.
He got.
Well,
Yeah,
you
he
know.
got.
Well, we still ain't got beta movies. We had like 2 movies in the house.
And they quit on it.
It was like the regular Wizard of Oz.
I don't know nobody that got beta movies.
You shouldn't.
I think they might have made one movie and they was like, yeah, never mind, let's move
They
on.
definitely made 2 because we had 2.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember
Who
what
the
the
nigga
other was.
that somebody got fired behind that beta crash thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to think how much money was invested in and how much money was
Yeah.
lost. But same with the laser joint, the laser disc.
Yeah, that
shit didn't
person
pop
fired
off.
too.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't pop.
Only thing I ever remember seeing on Laserdisc off the top of my head is The Wiz. Everybody,
Right.
That's I know
only
there was
movie.
one other movie, but
Okay.
the one everybody that had one had The Wiz.
I think Barry Gordy personally put it out. I think
Word
he was
up.
like, you
That
know
was-
what, this is going to happen. We going to make it happen.
Let me tell you the illest. So it was like a 2001. I'm about to move. I'm like, in the TV for my house. I'm like, he was like, yeah, it's the new thing. It's HD TV. because HD was so new.
Right.
And all they would show all day was like dolphins swimming or fish under the water. It looked like the Apple screensaver. All day. I'm like, I paid all that money for this?
Right, because them TVs was thousands back then.
I know. I didn't ask enough questions.
Yeah, apparently not. You just wanted the hot shit.
Yeah, I'm like, what? That's new. Let me get that.
Right, then you
Nigga,
realize.
it took like a whole 6 months, and then there was HBO HD. But here go the funny thing. When it first started, I remember I was watching the Tyson-Lennox Lewis fight.
Okay.
And it was full screen, but if you go to HD, it
was
was a little
screen.
box in the middle. I'm like, yo, I want my money back, B.
It was pixelated the other
I
way.
want my money back to this day.
Like me, I got a 3D TV. That shit didn't last that long. The movies in the beginning was dope because you had little glasses. The glasses fucking break. The kids sit on them, lose them. Kids wear them
everybody take
outside
care of them when they first come. I had one of them too, yeah.
You know, but it is what it is. You
I
know,
always hated 3D movies.
Really?
Always. Even when I was a little kid when they first came out.
Really?
I hated them.
But back then we had the little red and blue shit.
Yeah, I hated it. I like wearing I wear the glasses walking down the street, but the 3D movies, because it was like they was real extra. Like it was no reason in the movie for a nigga to go like this except for y'all to use the 3D stuff.
The first thing I ever saw in 3D was Captain EO at motherfucking Magic at Disneyland.
Nah, you didn't see Jaws 3D?
No, nigga, no.
It came in the whole theater, 7 people.
I'm telling you.
I remember.
It came in 7 people.
Yeah, they thought it was 3D. It was really a shark.
It was really a shark, like Sharknado.
It was a massacre.
Terrible. But yeah, I saw Captain EO. And they had the little, you think I'm beautiful? You know? She had like this little wires
We
and
are
shit.
here to change them.
Gonna change
He was
killing
the
it, though.
world.
Man, that was so dope. And that lasted, like, I think they still may have it.
Well, no, it had went away, and when he died, they brought it back. And now it's gone again.
Because that shit was fly back then.
Yeah, once he died, they was like, yeah, bring that back.
Right.
Of course
it was
they
like
did.
maybe just a few minutes, too. It wasn't like it felt like a
never
whole
saw it.
movie.
It was like 16 minutes, I think.
Yeah, it felt like a whole movie.
Because you know what's funny? Me and my daughter watched it at the crib a few years ago.
Really?
Yep.
But you didn't have it in 3D.
We had a 3D TV.
Ah,
We
look
didn't wear
at
the
you.
glasses.
Look at you. But didn't wear the glasses, so shit was just blurring when it fly out.
Nah, I was like, yeah, I know what y'all did right here. I don't need to see it. I know what y'all did.
Like you did me dirty.
I know what y'all did. Because, like I said, again, there's no reason why he should have went like this.
Right.
Why you doing that? I know what you're doing.
And shit, like the old Jackson 5 song and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
But now they got the 4D movies.
Yeah.
So first of all, that shit is real sick because you feel shit.
Dog.
Let me
I
tell
don't
you.
need all that. I'm good.
Man, let me tell you. Imagine being in a porn theater watching fucking 4D. You be like,
Happened to me.
what the fuck was that?
Yeah,
Everybody
happened to
gotta
me.
die.
Happened to me.
That happened to you.
No, I made that part up. But
I hope
see,
not,
what if
man.
it did?
Oh,
See?
Then I would think you'd be in jail for murder.
Wait,
I'd
who
probably
the-
kill everybody in the theater.
Who goes to the theater to watch porn in 2023?
I'm just making a statement.
1974, nigga. Like,
I mean, back then they had the little shops. You put the
they
little,
had the movie theater too.
The little change
be
in the
feeding
machine.
niggas quarters. I'd be like, wow, you really doing bad, champ.
The worst sexual fucking damn investment was the shaking fucking beds. Remember you used to put quarters in the beds in the hotels and the bed shake?
First of all,
what the fuck was that for?
First of all, yeah. You know what? Yeah, but here's the best part. One of my homeboys.
Tell me a win out of that.
One of my closest friends, when he moved to the crib, he was like, "Yeah, you got to come to the crib, yo. I got my disco bed." So I'm like, I'm not thinking nothing of it. So we walk in the crib. He's like, "Yeah, you ain't seen the disco bed." So I walk in, go in his room, and I look, and I can't imagine why he wanted me to see this. Clearly, one of them motels you talking about went out of business. It had a clearance sale. This nigga had the bed from one of them. I'm like, yo, are you serious? Yeah, it's my disco bed.
What the fuck do you get
I
out
don't know.
of
I'm
it?
gonna let you get. I don't know, but I went to my crib and you can text me about it.
Right.
Because one of us is leaving this conversation.
Instantly.
I'm like, yo.
Instantly.
The shaking bed. And why it cost a quarter?
Right.
Nowadays, it'd probably be $1.
Look
What
at
up,
this.
yo?
We got him in. He made it. He here, and he made it.
How you doing, man? Blessed.
The infamous Tony Terry. What's up, Nicole, man? How you doing, brother?
Go.
Man, thank you for blessing us with your presence, brother.
Yes, sir. How y'all doing?
Man, you had a birthday earlier this year. Next year, a big year for you, ain't it?
Yeah, man. Why do you have
Man,
to
you
bring
look
that up?
damn good, though, man.
Yes, sir.
Black don't crack, shit.
Oh, it crack on the inside.
First, my knees and ankles been cracked. I understand.
Yeah.
I can't even. I'm like Aaron Rodgers. I fucking take 2 steps. I tear mine. I can't
That was depressing.
Huh?
That was depressing.
Well, first of all, look at it 2 ways, right? One, he's definitely not coming back.
Nah, I wouldn't say
Okay.
that.
2, that's a hell of a retirement severance package.
But he go to. Nah, you don't think he's coming back?
I don't see why he
Who
would.
we talking about?
Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers.
Rodgers.
Okay.
I don't see
ain't
why he
coming back.
would. Huh?
You don't think so either?
Why would he? He'll be 40 by the time he come back. Why play at 40?
You know why they're gonna do that? Because Tom Brady played till he was 44. That's why Drew Brees should have retired years before he did. So did Eli.
So they all in Brett Favre.
And then
should have.
once Tom did that, everybody, I want to play till that long. Hey, you're not gonna.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, brother,
But
what's been
4
going on?
plays?
Right, that's terrible. What's been going on with you, Tony?
Man, I've been so busy, bro. I just
Okay.
left a meeting, coming straight here,
All
and then
right.
I'm leaving here, going to a session tonight.
Okay, okay.
I'm working on music for a movie
Oh, awesome.
that they've already planned the video for this weekend,
Okay.
and have not heard the song because it's not finished.
The song must have been written.
Yeah.
Writers on strike.
That's gonna be interesting.
I'm writing it now. I'll
Right.
be finishing tonight. You know.
Right,
They'll
right,
hear
okay.
something in the
Yeah, that's
morning.
gonna be interesting.
Right. That's gonna be dope. So people don't realize how much money is in that, like for longevity for artists, right? They think if you're not making albums that we hear on the radio, you're not making money.
Yeah.
But that's just not true. Between performing,
There's so much more other money
between
to make.
writing for other people, between
Right.
movie sound,
Placements.
all that. You know what I'm saying? Jingles
Sync
and
fees.
shit,
Mhm.
everything.
Yeah.
You know, it's so many opportunities to be made, and that's one thing that I think that our youth don't really realize in the
Right.
music culture, right? They think if you ain't on the radio, if you ain't hitting, you ain't making no money.
Well, it has
Right.
totally shifted from when I started.
Right.
And it was all about, being on the radio and making money
Right.
from being on the radio. But
Right.
that simply doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, it's
Right.
a brave new world now.
Right, it's just not where the money is, right?
Right,
yeah.
The money is in what you do independently. It's not pretty much what you do with your right, because then you don't have to put the same investment for it.
Right.
And then if you get a position where you get like a monthly subscription, shit, you ain't got to buy that one.
Right. Be like,
You
I'm
know,
gonna listen.
you can
Real
just
talk.
stream it.
Right.
You don't have to buy it.
Yeah.
You know,
Cold world.
But I think that for artists who you really, really appreciate and enjoy, that if you understand that's a way for them to be compensated and you're not able to do it, then you still should.
And the world is bigger than terrestrial radio in America, too.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, absolutely. I'm talking about days back in day. We was on tour over in Japan, and everybody knew Snoop album word for word.
Right.
And didn't know how to say hello in English.
Oh yeah, when you get on stage, they don't know English no more, but they know every word of the song.
That's
That
what
bug,
it
that
is.
bugged me out.
And check this out. There are artists around the world that have 100 million followers.
Absolutely.
And we've never heard
That
of
you
them.
never heard of.
Right. Well, in the scheme of 7-point-something billion people,
Right.
it makes it a little bit more understandable.
Right,
But
right.
generally, you're absolutely correct.
Right, right.
Especially Hispanic world. Like that Spanish
That's a
music,
huge
they
market.
are killing them.
Yeah, they got a whole. And here's the funny part about that is when the artist, like the Brazilian artist, I'm like, he just DM'd me this whole conversation in Spanish.
Right.
speak
You
Spanish.
like Google Translate.
I'm actually about to,
But after a while, I'm like, I'm really tired of
re-release
this.
with you in Spanish.
Okay.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Did you personally translate it? You got somebody? to
Now
do
I got
it?
somebody to translate
Okay,
it for me.
you.
Yeah.
Yo quiero
Because the
Taco
phrasing
Bell.
is
Yeah.
different.
Baby,
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Kino sabe. Nigga like, nah, time out. Cut. Yeah.
Phrasing is completely different.
Right. Absolutely. But the messaging is still the same, right? So I can imagine that the cadence may have to change
Yeah, the
just
cadence has
because
to change.
of the words and the rhythmic structure, right?
Right.
So that does make it a little bit different.
Absolutely.
You know, but that's even hot. You know, maybe y'all, it's 1 billion motherfuckers in India. Y'all should get that.
Right. Do an Indian version too.
I mean, that'd be dope. Imagine
Bollywood.
that. All you need is,
Y'all let me know how that go.
I mean, you got 1 billion motherfuckers in one city.
Yeah,
In
but they
one
don't eat.
city.
They don't-
I
they
mean,
don't-
but
they don't
listen,
eat.
when you start
You gotta
catering,
put the ping, ping, ping,
right,
ping.
put the ping, ping, ping on it. But
Yeah,
when
one
you
of us
start
is leading this
catering to the
conversation.
market, I think that fans appreciate it, especially if it's a classic song,
Absolutely.
and then you make a version for, the Latin market or the Indian market.
Absolutely.
I think it kind of gives
Yeah,
it more
yeah.
credibility.
Absolutely. I mean, Kenny Lattimore did it. Shit, he rocked For You in about 17 languages.
Oh, word?
It was definitely two.
He definitely
No,
did
I
it in
didn't know.
Spanish.
I only heard it in
Oh
English.
yeah, he had a full Spanish version. He was killing them doing like
Yeah.
Hispanic
Yeah, that's
weddings.
crazy. No, that's crazy.
just weddings.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He was killing it. You know what I mean? And it's just so amazing that you are able to do that, and the fact that you have even devised that concept to do it now.
Yeah, man.
Because it was For You was released. I mean,
With
you.
You.
I was on the other one. With You was released when?
1990.
So we talking some time ago. You know?
Right.
So the fact that you coming out with it, definitely a few decades later, you really want the same impact. If
It's
not
new
better.
life.
Well,
It's new life.
the reason I'm doing it is because the song has had an impact, has become a part of the fabric of so many people's lives.
Absolutely.
And it just
It's off my music. You don't get off that lady and talk to her sometime, nigga. Is that all y'all do?
Are you paying per listen?
Dog,
You gotta ask some questions.
that's too many kids. Give me your CD.
Right.
We're not doing this no more.
So what you got coming up, Tony? I know you said you're working on this particular project.
I'm working on a new Tony Terry record.
Okay.
I just won an Emmy.
Oh, congratulations!
Oh, God.
Congratulations!
That's
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
Okay, Owen.
A project that I worked on called Legends Unite for St. Jude.
Okay.
When it started out, it wasn't that.
Okay.
A friend of mine, Skip Murphy, asked me to do. Skip Martin, I'm sorry, asked me to do an arrangement for a song, a remake.
Okay.
People get ready. People get
Curtis
ready.
Mayfield.
There's a train
Right, yeah.
coming.
Absolutely.
And I didn't really care for the song.
Okay.
I just kind of put it off. You know what I mean?
Right.
I get to it. But then it came time that I had to turn in the project or, not do it.
Right.
So I kind of, I hate to say it, but it's the truth. I kind of like half-heartedly did it. But I did the whole song, all the arrangements,
Okay.
turned it in. And then they told me we were nominated. I was like, that's dope.
Right, you like, for what again? Oh, shit, I forgot about that.
Then they told me we won. I was like, oh, for real?
And then it came.
And
it
then
was
it
like, I was
came.
like, it got an
Yeah,
Emmy.
Emmys is one of the dopest trophies.
Yeah, right. But one thing I do love, they span the tide, right? So they give it for a lot of things where everyone can be impacted and
Yeah,
receive
yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's like the pinnacle for TV. And
Right,
that's
absolutely.
the pinnacle for TV side. And, of course, the Grammys is the
Right, right,
pinnacle
Right, then Oscars for
music.
movies, right.
Yeah.
Emmys got the best trophy.
Who?
The Emmys got
Emmy.
the best.
The Emmys,
the
the
actual
trophy
trophy
is
is the
dope.
best.
Beautiful.
Just like
Yeah.
baseball got the best championship trophy.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
usually
would agree
take
with
my
that.
Emmy with me when I go do radio interviews.
Oh, I had a joint on the
I mean, you
chain.
should have brought
I
it.
put it on the table,
as
and
a
it
flag.
just changes the whole course of the conversation.
Right, right. Right,
That was
absolutely.
effective.
Man, so that's great to know. I don't know if you are familiar, but Case was telling me about his residency he got coming up in Vegas.
Oh, that's
so
what's
that's
up.
gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah,
dope.
starting November, yeah.
starting
No, ain't
November.
nobody
Yeah, yeah.
told me
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
we
what's
done
up.
it.
Congratulations,
Thank you,
Doc.
thank you.
When do you
Thank
start?
November 9th.
That's awesome, man.
January the 5th, I think. So
Oh, so what venue you gonna be in?
the box.
That's dope.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
So
Gotta
got
turn
a
me
hard
on to
part
that. You
coming.
gotta turn me on to that, man, for when you.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we
But
gotta
here
make
comes the
sure we
hard
go
part
check
because I'm
it
like,
out.
okay, I had to put this whole show together.
It's all right, man. So you just gave me.
He
a
already
reason to
like,
go
hey,
check
You
it
gonna
out.
have
roller
showgirls in
Right.
your show? You gonna give them the Vegas experience?
You gonna wear suits every day?
No.
I know that's gonna be your struggle. Why not?
Ain't no
hit him
struggle.
with the suit.
You can wear a suit for part of the show.
Right, for part of the show.
Yeah, I'm not just walking around with some Dean Martin. I'm not doing all that.
There should be some roller skating in his show.
Right, right.
Yeah, good luck with
Absolutely.
that. We were just talking about that. I can't stand up on skates.
Right, right. That's what I told
so
him. Yeah.
extra roller skates.
Yeah, you can't even put belts around.
Now I keep it. I
skateboards for
stand
me.
there and then learn how to kick the skate and then go around the whole stage.
Oh.
I learned that.
Put it on the string.
They ain't got that. Yeah, son.
Like the little things that the kids had, the little thing you stand on and lean forward and move
Yeah.
back up.
Oh, dog,
I
let me
got a
tell you something.
homeboy, rest in peace, name is comedian
Them hoverboards.
Marcus Combs. Yeah, hoverboard, Marcus Combs.
Man.
It was a young lady, one of my neighbors had one. He was like, let me try it. I was like, bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh, you over 40. You
I
might
tried my
want to
sons,
reconsider.
Man. Yeah, it wasn't a smart
Dog.
move.
Tore itself up.
Christmas Day,
Okay.
2015. My
Okay.
daughter wanted one. So we got it. My happy ass get home. Now, all day, I was like, I'm going to ride it. Nah, I ain't going to ride it. He's like, you better stay off that thing. I ain't going to do it. 2 drinks later. Let me see your thing.
You know that,
2
right?
drinks later.
So I get
That's
on
when
it.
you really shouldn't do it.
That's what but your
But your
heart
brain,
tells you can.
your brain don't comprehend that.
But your heart feels like you can. Your
Your heart
believes
is
in
out
you.
of this.
It
It's like, yo,
believes in
just
you.
keep going like this. Yeah, but so I ride it. I was like, see, I got it. Well, where I messed up is I went to stop. Yeah, I did that wrong some type of way. Long story short, I'm on the floor over here. The hoverboard is at the door by the carpet. My wife is laughing at me. My daughter's laughing at me. And my ankle was hurting for 2.5 years.
My wrist. I hurt my
Yeah.
wrist. I tried to break the fall with my wrist.
Oh.
My hand, you know what I mean?
So what happened with your wrist?
It was sore for about 2 weeks.
Yeah. That's
2
bad.
weeks.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
joint
but
was
my
hurting for
son got on it
2.5
the first
years.
time and
Took
boom,
off.
gone.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a setup.
Kids
Yeah.
got different balance.
Yeah.
I
Nah,
think
it's a
every year your
setup.
balance goes off just a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't never had no good balance.
Well, you know that.
I'm 60 now, so I'm not even going to even.
You ain't even
attempt.
tried.
No.
You ain't even tried without a cane. If you ain't got a cane, I ain't trying it.
Yeah, I shouldn't have tried it either.
Well, there comes a time in your life that you do make bad decisions.
Yeah.
Like I was on the Tom Joyner cruise. I was
Yeah,
with my
like from the
frat
time I
brothers.
was born till that day.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
hopefully it wasn't that bad, but I got you.
No, it should hurt, yo.
So I'm on a Tom Joyner cruise. The cues come out. Come on, Cole. Like half the ship.
What year was this?
But you remember what year?
I kind of remember being
you probably
there
said like
too.
6-7 years ago. I've been there for a few.
Not the one that we was. Oh,
So this particular one.
you said it was
But
bad.
it was Steve Brown got the damn microphone. I'm chilling in the cut. He like, come on, Cole, you can do this, Cole. Come on, Cole. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I started stepping, tore my calf, whole right calf,
What?
left it.
You know, we got to warm up, man.
On the
After
Lido.
40, you got to
But
warm
you
up.
Left
never
the cab
figured
on
that out
Lido.
until after it happened.
Well, Rodney Perry, my good friend, actually walked me all the way back to the other side of the cruise to my seat. I mean, to my
That's
cabin.
a long walk too.
And then I didn't
especially
move.
with a crippled
And
nigga.
then it was on Friday. And you know, he get
Oh,
waited
that's
on
the
the
night,
road.
yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
day you left, right?
No, you don't leave till Sunday morning.
No, you left. You just stayed on the boat. you checked out.
$85 crutches.
Yeah, nigga on the
on
cruise
boat.
with crutches, he
It was
ain't there.
terrible. You know, all the old people took the scooters. It was no scooters. I almost jacked one lady. but
Yeah,
she was playing the
Tom Joyner
slots.
Cruise is different now. It's not the same as you.
Yeah, I was there a couple years ago, and I agree. It's much different. You know, Tom's energy is missing.
Absolutely.
You know,
Yeah,
they
it's
got another
definitely
one
missing. It's
already
definitely
scheduled,
missing,
but
yeah.
his energy is missing. You know, I tell people, I remember when me, Tom, and Kid from Kid Place at the bar, and we probably drank from maybe 6 in the evening to 5 in the morning.
Wow.
That's about right.
And he only drinking Patron. I'm not a heavy tequila drinker, but that day it's kind of like, why complain? You know?
Yeah.
Tom, like, we keep drinking. You gonna keep drinking? As long as you do, sir.
I had a night
That was
with
dumb.
tequila, and I don't remember any of it.
You weren't with Tom, were you?
No, but
Okay,
that was
yeah.
the last night I stopped drinking after that.
Yeah, Tom will kill you, man. He don't care
Oh, you
about
stopped
your
drinking,
life.
period?
Yeah.
Oh, you had
so
a
you
hell
don't
of a
even
night.
drink?
No.
See, I ain't no quitter. I had a terrible night. But my mom ain't raised no quitter. That's why I still smoke. Dog. Remember Goldschlager?
Goldschlager, hell yeah, with the
man.
cinnamon snaps.
Yeah.
Now, hold up. Now, let me start by saying, to this day, I can't smell Big Red and nothing else.
I don't even. I
So
don't eat cinnamon bun probably for the same
Goldschlager is
reason.
a schnapps, which means you're
Right.
supposed to mix it with liquor.
Yeah.
Right.
Not me.
Yeah,
I
Gold
had
Flex.
just signed my record deal. I'm like, give me the bottle, nigga. House full of chicks. We having a party. I'm drinking it out the bottle.
Cinnamon.
Oh, God.
Everybody like, yeah, we having fun. Fast forward, this is the next thing I remember.
Next thing you remember.
It's January.
Wait, when did this party start?
When was the party?
Did we go from
Even the
Thanksgiving
end
to
of
January?
No, not Thanksgiving.
Okay. You
How
kind
you
of
get
like
Thanksgiving?
I mean, you kind of like jumped out there from one fall to January. I didn't know how far we went.
It's cold. So look, it's snow everywhere.
Snow, okay.
I remember I'm outside in a wife beater, like
Hot.
hot as hell. They're like, yo,
yeah.
you need to come inside. Nigga, I'm dying.
Yeah.
Next thing I remember is, remember Jurassic Park, The Eye?
Oh, yeah.
So apparently, what I heard the next day, it was a bunch of chicks in the room, and I opened the door, and it was on that part. So I remember that.
And you looked at the door.
My baby mom said I called her and just kept saying the same thing over and over for an hour.
Okay.
First of all, I messed with you because why did you stay on the phone for
First
an
of
hour
all, I'd
listening
have
to
been
that?
hung up on your ass.
Yeah. Then I woke up on the bathroom floor. I threw up all night, went to sleep on the bathroom floor, woke up 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and threw up some more. How'd that happen?
And you didn't stop drinking?
You dead right I stopped. I almost stopped breathing.
Until when? When you woke back up?
No, that took a minute.
Really?
Cause then I had to go home, and then we had this long ass stairs. I was like, yo, I should just sleep down here, yo.
You know, unfortunately, I don't think I've ever had a liquor situation where I stopped drinking, and I've had a lot of bad.
No, I
ones.
stopped. I wasn't gonna drink the next day.
Yeah,
I didn't even want
yeah.
to drink water the
That's
next
the
day.
best thing for a hangover.
I didn't have a hangover. I was half
Still
dead.
drunk.
Yeah. You know, for me, it's like the recovery time. You know, it's just
Right.
It takes longer now that I'm older.
It
so,
does.
you know,
It's all in your
I
mind.
used to,
It's
I
all
used to
in
be
your
able to
mind.
hang
You
out
have to
all
let
night.
mine
And go to work or go do whatever I had to
I
do
remember
the
them
next
days.
day. But I need a couple days
Yeah.
of recovery
Like even
time.
the
man.
Tom Jordan cruise, speaking of that, you need a week after that week
Absolutely.
just to get your life back.
Absolutely.
Because your life is, you ain't even on regular time no more.
Right.
I left from Tom Joyner Cruise and went and did 3 shows. You gotta keep going.
Like
Then your
after
brain,
the whole time on
Yeah,
the
actually,
cruise?
I
we
did
landed
too
in
this year.
Miami.
Yeah.
I stayed the night and got on the plane, went and did something, then came back and did something.
Bro, I got to get there 1 or 2 days before the cruise. Stay 1 or 2 days after the cruise.
You reached that portion of
Come
my program.
back and take a break and start back on Saturday. I need a whole week. But also, I'm probably up until 4 or 5 if go to sleep at all. You know, I'm one of those people. I see the sunrise every single day.
Right.
I don't care if I'm partying till 5 in the morning. I just
I
stay
do
up until
that, too,
sunrise.
at home.
Yeah. Right. I love the sunrise. I
Sometimes
love
life is
sunrise.
just one long day for me.
Nighttime
That's
is
how
my
it is.
is my wheelhouse. That's when I work. And get
Yeah,
creative.
absolutely. I think because everybody's quiet, it's like the world is quiet.
No disturbances on the
Yeah,
phone.
phone don't ring.
Right.
You know, less people on social media.
Right.
TV shows aren't as dope. You know, you
I
have no
ignore
interest.
people all
Put on
day
some
long,
good
so
music,
I'm cool.
huh?
I ignore people all day long, so I'm
I
cool.
bet you do.
I don't do it on purpose, though.
You don't?
Nah.
I think you just pissed off about 15 people.
They okay. The ones that's pissed off, I know what y'all did, but
Hey, man, you know, I got a funny thing where I forget about you and just tell you I did. You know, my bad,
Dog.
bro. I absolutely forgot to
forgot-
call
I
you
forgot
back.
about you.
I
I'm at
really
the
forgot.
stage now where if I don't do it right when I'm thinking about it, it ain't gonna happen.
It ain't gonna get done.
I'm like that too.
I forget.
Really?
I forget. Yeah.
I forget.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But
Like I'll tell myself when I see
I just
the
forgot.
brain food commercials come
Oh, yeah.
on, you know, ginkgo biloba and all that kind of
yeah.
stuff. But I forget when I go to the store.
Yeah, see? Thank you. no, that's real.
I forget.
It's so I'm
I
so
know
bad.
it's a vitamin.
No, I'm so bad. I was sitting there, I was like, yo, I want a tuna fish sandwich. Let me go on Instacart, order some tuna fish. Half hour later, it comes. I ordered a bunch of other stuff that I wouldn't even think about. No tuna fish.
No tuna fish.
That might have saved you because that might have been in the car for a second.
Nah, not in the car.
Instacart. Don't they drop it off to you?
Yeah, right
Yeah,
outside,
but they
right
gonna
at
pick
the
it up
door.
and then bring it to you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. You know,
Which Instacart you got?
I just go to the store.
Oh, I ain't doing that.
You know, that's my time away from everybody. Nobody want to go grocery shopping. with
trying
me.
to
I take
escape.
that- Bro, I go there for a 6-pack of damn toilet paper, and I'm walking down every damn aisle.
knowing when you
Let
get
me
there
tell
what
you,
aisle of toilet paper there.
every damn aisle. If anybody ever shop me a bit, and don't let me be the grocery shopper for that month, I'm going to 5 stores because that is my peace time. Nobody wants to fucking.
He trying to
attempt
drag
me.
it out.
Nobody want to bother me. It's just my hands on the cart and I'm walking.
He
You know.
trying to drag it out. Yeah, I gotta go to the home office.
Then you got to
they
stay on
got
the
it cheaper.
phone long. You ain't got your headphones. Like, you know, I can't push the cart with one
Right,
hand.
right. I need my hands to push the cart.
I
Yeah.
can't push the cart. I love that. That's second to shitting. Like taking a shit, nobody fucking me. I love that. You know, I'd be in there for about an hour and a half.
You know what I hate when
Hour
somebody
and a
calls
half
me?
shitting?
Oh yeah, man. We
Man,
got the
you
whole
okay,
time,
bro?
but
You
I'm
might
in
need to go
I'm
to
in
the
there
doctor.
sitting. More
Man,
than
what
shitting.
do you eat?
I'm sitting more than shitting.
Okay, okay.
My leg until my legs started to go to sleep. Now, you know, I got to rub them a little bit because my legs will go
Yeah,
to
see,
sleep.
I can't be going through that.
Oh man, I do it quite often, man.
You know what I hate? When people call me and say, you know, I say, "What's up?" and they go, "Nothing." And then
Why
what
you
you
call
want?
me?
What's going on? What you?
I got a better one. When somebody texts you and say, call me. Nigga.
Or how about when somebody
And
texts
people
you from
really do
inside
that.
the house?
Oh, that's
No,
it.
that
That's a
means-
piss off.
No. Well, if it's a woman, that means you did
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
and
yeah.
Don't
Oh,
ask
yeah,
what it
anybody,
is.
anybody pissing me
Yeah,
off.
but my
Just go in
family,
there and
my
say
son,
sorry.
my wife, I'll be in the living room or in the studio. They text me in the house. I'm
Yeah,
like,
like
yo,
when
but you know what? You can come downstairs. You can holler at me.
Your
You know
folks
what?
in the house, you be watching TV, they talk about what you doing. Watch your fucking TV.
Who let you in? That's who let you in? Yeah.
Watch your fucking TV. You know,
Yeah, I hate when somebody, call me.
Yeah, that's upsetting.
You know what's the other thing? And I don't know if this is like some type of mental illness I got.
It's possible.
But like people that call you, you don't answer and they call right back. The more you call, the more my brain's like, I'm never
I'm not
answering.
gonna answer the
Right.
phone.
Oh, that's not just me. I'm
No,
like,
not at all.
if I didn't answer,
In fact, my voicemail says, "Do not leave a voicemail because I will not listen to it."
Right,
you
my
can
text-
leave one if you
and
want
you
to.
probably got-
I'm very
8
generic.
voicemails.
Yeah, I'm very generic. I just got a phone number. You don't even know if you call the right number with me.
B, yeah.
I've never used
I'm like,
I haven't
yo,
listened to
no
my
name.
voicemail in about 20 years.
Yeah,
Like,
I
for real,
listened
for
to
real.
one the other day. I was like, oh. And then,
since they took the machine.
but I was so
out.
awesome that I hit the person back. It was from 2 years ago. I'm like, hey.
That was it.
No. And she's like, I forgot what I was even hitting you for.
me
Yeah,
too.
my bad. I'm just getting around to that.
Yeah, once they took that little like that on the house phones
Oh,
for
yeah.
the voicemail, I never listened again. You know, because those right there, that meant I had to clear that.
I don't listen.
I had to
I just
clear
don't
that.
listen.
Oh, okay.
You remember that little right when you pick the phone like?
I just got triggered. My mom was whipping ass back then. My bad. I got
okay. It wasn't that long ago. I was in college, but it was close enough.
you. My mom was getting to college to whip ass.
Oh, wait, you know what? That's a
I wasn't even a student. She whipped a bunch of other people kids' ass.
Me and one of my homeboys was talking the other day. We were like friends when we were real young. And one time he was at my house and my mom started whooping my ass. He said, all I remember is just holding the wall and just stepping without trying to move no more of my body.
Dog.
Just keep stepping and stepping.
That
And
never happened to you before? That's the most awkward. You just like,
What at the time I just like
You mean like getting a whipping in front of
your
people?
friend.
no, your
Yeah.
friend is getting his ass. You like, shit out.
Oh yeah, that's pretty messed up.
I don't leave.
And then I'm used to my grandmother. I'm like, is she one of those?
Did your grandmother
everybody
used to
getting
make
their
you
ass
go
whipped?
get your own switch?
Oh yeah, and braided.
No, we didn't
Yeah.
do switches.
And my grandma had a weeping willow tree.
Yeah, we used to have.
We had to
Oh, you
braid
had to
them.
braid it?
Hell yeah,
You know,
had to
you can
braid them.
still press charges. It's no statute
Man,
of
first of
limitations.
all, I've been hit with everything as a kid.
That's true, though. That's
I've
true.
been hit
Yeah,
with
yeah.
everything. Everything I've been hit with.
Whatever's
as a kid.
handy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting, though. I've never hit my son.
Really?
I've never had a reason to.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that
I told him
story.
he has to give me a reason to beat that ass before
Yeah.
he turns 18.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
I
no,
got
I hit
all my
myself,
kids
like,
once or
twice.
twice. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I got all my kids like once or twice. You know,
Once when he was young, and then once, this was all his fault. No. And it was a house
so this
full of
story
people.
of child abuse is on
No.
child.
This wasn't even abuse.
Okay.
So he walks in the house. I'm like, what up, yo, Baba? We talking. I'm like, you look taller since 2 weeks ago. He's like, yeah, soon I'm be your height, and I'm gonna be able to beat you up. Before he got up out, boom, his chest, and the whole house got quiet. Everybody's like, I'm like, he all right? Go sit down.
Yeah.
Don't kill him.
Don't kill him. He's like, I'm already there.
Because he was actually thinking about it.
No, he was.
Well,
he
he
was
just upset. at
across the
time.
line.
Yeah.
Across the line.
My son did
Man.
something close. I told him, you lie to me again, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. And he lied to me.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'd have lied.
And right
just,
then,
yeah.
now he's 18. So this is like, it's a fight. When, you know what I'm saying? I caught back, bam, I smacked him. He was like, ah.
I know a bitch named Della hit harder than you.
Then he was like, he treated me like I abused him for days. He was walking around with like ice on his face. Like, you ain't even swollen, man. They
They got to milk
He
it.
felt that sting for a couple of days.
Of course. I had never hit him like that before. That was an eye opener. But he was,
See, it's
he
different
was
now.
in love
though.
with the draws.
Now
he was
you got to
making
do a
bad
bunch
decisions.
of stuff to get hit. Back in my day, this would get you hit.
Right, just think, looking like you're gonna
Oh.
do something. Right,
That'll get you hit all the time.
right, and then
I think your camera's behind me.
okay. Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I should be this way.
Kind of, sort of. We out here.
But yeah, nowadays, like my daughter, she'd be like, the way I feel, I'm like, my mom's be there. My mom's like, what she say? Nothing, ma. Because she old school. She like, whip her ass.
Right, on site.
We
And
didn't
then,
have feelings
but
when I was
it's
a
not really
kid.
these kids' fault. They have
You get beat up for this.
They have access to so much information.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, absolutely.
breathing, man, that sound, death. All
Right.
that
Oh
get
yeah,
you
absolutely.
killed.
And I was an
Sucking your
asshole when
teeth,
I was a
not
kid.
Even, not
So
even
you just be
having it.
making a sound nonstop.
No, she'd be like, you better not make another sound. And then I wait like 2 minutes, like,
My mom would have knocked your fronts out.
she did. No, I would
Them
do
was
this.
the
And
teeth would have been gone.
I forgot about this. She'd be like, look, I'm doing the dishes. Go through the house and get all the cups and bring them in here so I can wash them. So I bring them all. After she's done, she'd be like, come here. You don't see all these cups in here? I was like, those are glasses. Boo, 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 boo.
Oh yeah. He
I
was
remember
talking
when I
back.
was 16, I decided I wasn't gonna wash dishes because I have 2 sisters, right?
You decided?
I'm in the middle.
Okay.
I'm the only boy, so I just decided it was my day to wash dishes, and I said I'm not gonna do it. Not
About the
doing it.
sister?
My sister was like, "Oh, I'm gonna tell mama."
Okay.
Tell her.
Okay.
I'm not doing
How
it.
much older is your older sister?
We're all 2 years apart.
Okay, about to say she's about 5 years. She'd have whipped your ass.
So I said whatever it is. I'm not washing dishes anymore, and I haven't washed dishes since.
Really?
Well, at home I did.
Oh, I was about to say.
that.
Right,
Yeah. I mean,
nah.
you really went hard, didn't you?
I'm married now, so
I
I
wish.
done
Yeah.
bust a few, sir.
Yeah,
He would
yeah.
think I never on everything.
That's like Richard Pryor was like,
Wash
his
dishes,
pops
sewing
went to
in
hit him.
I
tracks.
never watch it.
Glue it
Y'all
in
rinse
tracks.
out cups or nothing.
You just better wash they shelf, cuz.
What you think that fucking machine for?
Dog. This nigga Richard Pryor was like, yeah, my dad, he went to hit me. I was like, I'm tired of this. You ain't hitting me no more. I'm a man. He was like, so we went outside. He was like, all I'm gonna say is I did the best I could. He said his pops was whipping his ass. Like, Dad, wait, I'm your son. He's like, nah, nigga, you was a man a little while ago, nigga.
Once you make that decision, you made it.
Yeah, you made
There
it.
ain't no turning back.
Yeah.
But but you get every story comes with a life lesson. And most times
The life lesson is
when
watch
you get
this,
it.
nigga. Watch.
That's what. But then, like,
The life
remember
lesson is
growing
I ain't
up
forget.
Hoping my sons did that. Like, oh, I wish I got new shit.
Nah,
I
because
wanna
you
try
never
on
know.
these
You
kids.
never know where you're gonna go with it though.
Right.
You know how we damaged I think our boys a lot
Okay.
by telling them they better not cry.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Just don't cry.
Right.
You know, we'll get a beating for crying.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But that made you suppress your emotions.
Absolutely.
Then when you become older, you don't know how to deal with shit.
It's terrible, especially with the amount of testosterone we have, with life in general. All this built up. Hence why we are very aggressive and great in sports like NFL, NBA, because that
was a hell of a jump.
Huh?
That was a hell of a jump.
But I mean, it's the real.
No, I
It's
like
the
That's
same
real.
thing.
Yeah.
You know,
That
that's
nigga went from
connected. I
don't
can see
cry
the-
to NFL, NBA.
But I
nigga.
mean, but it's the
Kobe.
same. That shit got to come out.
It has to come out.
It got to come out. A lot of time in our community, it come out in anger,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
because
yeah,
we don't
yeah.
we don't
It's the
allow
only
that
acceptable
sadness.
emotion.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
They don't accept that either.
Well, they accept
You need to work
it.
on your temper.
Well, they expect it.
Yeah, they
definitely
expect it, yeah.
expected emotion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say accepted, but definitely expected. So how long have you been down here in the A?
18 years.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I moved here from Vegas. I was in Vegas doing the show.
Okay.
And got married, and we had a son, and my wife developed fibromyalgia.
Oh man.
Soon after that, and her family's here, so I came here kicking and screaming. I did not want to come to Atlanta.
And now you
I
never
didn't think
gonna
I
leave.
knew anybody. but,
Right.
You know, I'm in show business, so it turns out I knew almost
You know people,
everybody.
right?
that was in the
Right. You know
business.
people.
Yeah.
Okay. And have you think you see yourself moving again soon, or this is where it's gonna be?
I may go back to Vegas. I mean,
Okay.
you know, she's been wanting to go back for years, but I just couldn't see myself picking up and going without a reason.
Copy.
But now I've been doing, over the years, we've been doing this show called Distinguished Gentlemen.
Okay.
Which is myself and Howard Hewitt, Glenn Jones, and Keith Washington.
Oh,
and,
man.
So they've been in talks about doing a residency
Let's go.
out there. So I may have a reason to go out. But to just pick up and go,
Right.
nah.
That's like a modern day blackified Rat Pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
That's how
pretty
they
much.
promoting it.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you know, the crooners type thing, you
Yeah.
know, definitely will work out.
Yeah, that's actually dope.
Yeah. So, and how about you? How long you been down here?
Next month will be 22 years.
Okay, so I'm dead center, 22, 2018.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm ready to leave. I'm ready to leave.
Well, see, I came
Atlanta's
because my
just-
kids is here, and then now my grandson is here, so I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Atlanta has changed. You know, it's just like the infrastructure is not really built to handle the amount of people that are moving here.
Well, I mean, but they are making rapid advances considering.
But check
It's
this
not
out.
that rapid.
Well, I mean, how fast you want it safe?
Well, I mean, you know, I was just about to speak
Just
on
do
that. Because I just recently moved to Southwest Atlanta, which is where they're beginning to gentrify.
Absolutely.
You know, so I'm at the beginning of I'm hood adjacent.
Okay, Jason got
You know
it.
what I mean? So,
Right.
So
Yeah, I
there-
remember when that
Publix-
area was the hood.
You
Yeah,
got a Publix and a IGA.
the black grocery store in the hood, they sell hair weave.
Absolutely.
They sell the
Like a
glue.
city center.
Yeah.
Yeah. Them Kroger City Centers like a field trip. Nick.
Right.
You get your taxes done, your feet done,
Right,
your hair
swap
done.
meet.
Right.
You nigga, the swap meet.
It's a grocery store. It's a Kroger City Center.
But
It's
check
crazy.
this out.
That's
So
hilarious.
where I live, as I said, it's the beginning of gentrification. So I'm like in one of the first new developments. But this time next year, there'll be many more new homes
Okay.
where I am. There was a hit and run right at the intersection. My house is right on the corner.
Okay.
Hit and run almost in front of my house. I didn't see it. My neighbor did. And I went outside. There was 5 APD outside. Not one of those people went over to check on the lady that was hit.
Really?
They didn't go check and see if she was alive or anything. I couldn't believe it. And
So it sounds like you were one of them.
that didn't do anything? No. See, what had happened was
I was reporting the events as that damn phone.
Can you believe
Well,
I sat there and watched 7 people not trying
look,
to
check-
ask the
That's
lady?
like niggas be
this is the
videotaping,
thing.
like, somebody call 911. You got a
just
phone
being
in
a
your
regular
hand, yo.
layperson,
Okay.
I felt like I didn't have the authority or,
okay.
to go and give this woman any kind of...
So did
I mean, you
everybody
could've-
else. You
you
giving
could've
them a
said,
hard
"Do you
time.
need
But check this
doctor?
out. But the police, they're trained and stuff like that. They didn't even
They
go to
got
see...
EMTs.
They train
But
not to
check
shoot
this out.
niggas either,
It
but
was-
they do it.
Terrible, man.
So I was like, people in the hood was out, and as I said, the neighborhood is in transition. Nobody called the police. I mean, I assumed that these police were probably just passing by and stopped.
Okay.
They didn't check on him. I called 911 6 whole minutes before they answered the phone, and they immediately put me on hold for like 2 minutes.
Okay.
I've never experienced that before. I lived in Duluth up until...
Oh, see, I'm in LA. We've had a busy signal before. We're sorry.
I can't imagine, man.
True
You know,
story.
No, LA, you couldn't not
True
one.
story.
Yo, call back.
Yeah, they wouldn't take your call.
I'm not. If I need police assistance in Fulton County, I'm not calling 911.
Okay.
I'm calling 678-723-7783, which is
local
DeKalb County.
right. You have to come get me.
Slowed down. Boop boop. Made a left. Kept going.
Now, was it EMS or was it an ambulance?
It might have been an ambulance.
Right. So ambulances, they only come on call. They ask,
Yeah, they
"Need
private.
me?"
They
But
private
they see the
company.
lady laying in the street,
And
man.
who gonna pay for it?
That's bananas.
I'm just telling you what it was. You
Like
bet on.
so where I'm living, right, the houses, like as I said, I'm hood adjacent.
Right,
so
right.
The trap across the street, they're probably paying $400 or $500 a month.
Okay.
I'm not paying that.
Correct.
And the houses that are being built right behind me start at $800,000.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So there has to be some kind of happy medium. They gotta respond. I can't imagine they're gonna put, these beautiful homes there and the
Well,
police
what
don't
side of the
respond.
street was a hit and run?
On the hood side.
That's why it took longer.
It was on the hood side.
You should have called from your side of the street. We were right there.
Who the hell did it? Who the hell
They
did
got
it?
little coffee cups. What's going on? But yeah.
Crazy,
but it's scary,
man.
but that's
Who, the
true.
niggas over there? Nah, they good.
But I live in Cobb. Cobb, they take care of you.
Y'all not being
yeah.
busted.
Cobb,
they do more than take care of you.
Cobb take care. Let me tell you. You mess around and call Cobb.
Yeah, they'll get you.
It's about 17 cops there from 3
Same
different
as
districts.
Duluth. I lived in
Dog, they
Duluth
have
before I
nothing
came
to
into the
do.
city, and they don't play that.
Right.
They're there in 2.5.
Yeah, Marietta, Smyrna, Cobb County, and the sheriff. Everybody show up at the same time.
Yeah, I'm cool on that.
And that'd be a cat in a tree.
I don't need that much. Yeah.
It'd be
Yeah.
deep.
Yeah, I like my keys in the car.
You might get
Why the
SWAT
chief
for
of
something
police
like a
here?
fight.
Yeah.
That's SWAT. Yeah.
Did y'all bring the jaws of life? Because I locked my keys in the
Just
car.
in case. Just in case. But it's amazing. So, I think the whole gentrification process of Atlanta is one thing that we're not really being attentive to. Right.
Nah, it's happening right under our noses.
And it's happening rapidly.
It's happening all over the country, though.
The
Yeah,
clears
but-
are coming back into the city, and they're moving the people out, but they're moving people out to the. I don't know where they're moving them to. Where they gonna move?
They're building long
Get
range,
your ass out of here.
long
That's what
range
they-
suburbs, like most major cities have. Chicago, you got the south
Long
suburbs.
range suburbs.
Yeah, long range, far suburbs.
Long way from the city, which
That
is
is
where
correct.
the
Long
clears
way.
wanted to be at first.
That is correct.
But the commute has now.
And they
That
left
is
the city
correct.
when we came, and then now they're like, wait a minute, that stuff got better views.
I grew up in
Absolutely.
D.C. and there's like 14th Street in D.C. Northwest is a street that if a female was seen on at any time of day, her reputation could be ruined.
Right.
But now
What's
it's
the
like,
street? You
For
say?
the industrial.
Oh, for the industrial.
right.
I don't know anything about that.
14th Street.
Move on.
Yeah.
Right. I'm for the industrial. Yeah, JJ
oh.
Fish. JJ Fish. Right.
I don't like JJ Fish, by the way.
Yeah, it's a little tough.
Yeah.
You know, but
They overcook the fish, man.
You know, it's like you
Oh,
do
y'all
it
niggas
you do it like
eat
once
there
every
with
3
I have
months.
eaten that, yeah.
Yeah, once every 3 to 6 months. It's pretty good for that. You know. In
You
and
know what?
out.
I'm gonna stop talking.
One of us leaving this conversation.
Yeah, one of
what
us
we
didn't
say.
need to be in it. One of us, yeah, I'm good.
So DC 4th Street, you couldn't be over there now.
Now it's, completely gentrified.
Right. That happened to me. I'm from the jungles in LA. I took my kids, it's like, Dad, we want to see where you're from. I'm
Oh, you know
like,
my man
"Y'all
Teddy."
Ready. Which Teddy?
Teddy from the jungle.
Which Teddy?
What's Teddy's last name?
But we talk. I'm not positive. So we talk. That was also 30
negative?
years ago.
Jungle's a jungle.
Yeah, but Teddy is.
I'm putting cases on all of you niggas.
So I take my kids. They're like, Dad, we gonna see where I'm like, you ain't ready, son. I live on Rodeo. I'm off of Rodeo and King.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Like, I'm from
man.
the jungles. I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
at
yeah.
Dorsey High School.
Your kids out there
Y'all-
looking for
they
Denzel?
used to
I
shoot.
was on for about 2, maybe 3 months. I was on 94th in Kansas.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Okay. You know who my neighbor was? Aunt Esther, LaWanda Page.
Right.
Yeah, that was an interesting
That's
2,
funny.
3 months.
So my kids, I take my kids. Baldwin Hills, Crenshaw Plaza. Yeah, kids. It used to be a Walmart. This wasn't even here when I was here.
Right.
It used to be a swap meet. I'm bossing on my kids. We driving in a Jeep, all the doors open. I'm like, y'all better hold us to y'all stuff. Y'all don't even know where we about to go. Soon we passed Baldwin Crenshaw Mall to the left. It's this white lady with a double stroller. I'm like,
Right.
she better get out of here.
With two 15-year-olds in it.
I'm about to call 911 right now.
Dog, you know when
Somebody needs help.
I wasn't paying attention to it, but I was in Harlem. This is like 20 years ago. I went back, I had a show, and I'm sitting there. It's like 3 a.m. now. We used to be out here on this corner. I'm like, what is all these random white people?
Where in Harlem? How far?
Like 116th
Okay.
and Lenox.
All right.
The projects.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is there so many? Because I seen like one random white
they got
person
that
walking.
too.
But no, I'm sitting there. I'm like, well, that's odd. He must be the police.
Right.
Then I see like couples. I'm like, yo, I'm like, Nick, what's going on? He's like, oh yeah, that's all this is here. I'm like, word.
And expensive too. Like I lived up in Washington Heights for about 10 years.
Oh yeah, you was messing with
158th and-
Poppy. He had fish
Oh,
catcher.
Yeah, 158
Yeah,
from Riverside.
yeah, man.
Absolutely,
That's
man.
cool.
I loved it up there,
Sammy
man.
Sosa.
I was paying. I had 9 rooms, a 9-room apartment for $400, because I was grandfathered in. and I did not have the wisdom to keep that place.
Oh man,
I would still be paying $400 right
First
now.
of
That'd
all,
been crazy.
I've never in my life heard of a 9-bedroom apartment. That alone you should have
No,
kept.
not 9 bedrooms, 9 rooms, which is
I ain't never heard of that either.
huge.
Yeah, that's huge.
Wait a minute.
That's a reason enough to keep it.
Which
Just so
I've
you be
never
like,
heard of, so you were definitely anonymous.
yeah.
You had a 9-bedroom
Nine-
You be
apartment.
using that for the rest
You
of
were
your...
the Drummonds.
Yeah. Like, yo, where you was at? Oh, I was in my 9-room apartment. Where you was at, dumb? Like,
So anything you got coming up right now, how can people follow you, brother?
Yeah, well, interestingly, my social media has been hacked
One of
by
those.
a professional.
how they get you, yo?
You clicked on something.
They got no,
Okay.
they got me. Well, I lost my mom, right, and then I felt like I didn't really have anything to say on social
Sorry to
media,
hear
so
that,
I was
man.
off for about a year, maybe a year and a half. But when I was ready to go back on, I couldn't remember my passwords, right? But at the same time, I had been hit up by a couple of companies that wanted to advertise on my page, but I couldn't get back in. So one of these companies, a guy that represented one of the companies, was like, "I can help him get in."
Okay.
All right. So my manager vetted him, checked him out, and because it came from him, who I respected, I didn't question it.
Right.
But he did get me back in. But in about 2 minutes, he
were
kicked
Bitcoin
me out.
mining.
He kicked me out.
You're doing
Changed the
Bitcoin.
password, changed the
yeah.
associated email.
Everything.
Yeah.
And he's in Pakistan. And he's been sending out, because they post more on my page than I ever did.
So
every day.
So have they tried to charge you a fee to try to get it back or anything like that, or it's just
I
gone?
can't. They blocked my computer. They blocked my IP address and
Jesus.
my phone. I couldn't even. So when I typed in my
Yeah, they gangster with it.
I typed in my page name, it didn't exist. But if I went on your phone, it would show up.
You can use cases.
Don't swipe to the left.
It's gone now. But,
Don't swipe to the left.
But then they switched over. They have switched over to. They've created maybe 50 email addresses associated with me. Tony Terry dot Tony Terry whatever, and they've been contacting people around the globe
Oh, yeah, I get that every
as
day.
me,
Bunch of them.
inviting them to a podcast.
I get an email every week from you invited to the podcast.
Okay, that's a scam.
So I know it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
Did you-
is that the same one I tried to? I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, that's a scam. But people.
Yours is a different level, but I can help you.
There we go. Look at that.
man.
Yeah, I get fake
If
pages.
she's not from
I get a few fake pages every day.
Well, anyway, y'all. Case, you want to say what's up to people before we get up out of here, brother?
Yeah.
Oh, it's over?
Yeah, man.
I was just getting settled in this mug, man.
Because you came in the fourth quarter, Kobe.
Yeah.
Put me in, coach.
Yeah. Nah, just look out, like you said, for the Vegas residency. At
Absolutely.
the box, starting November 9th. My new album is done.
Okay.
Love Jones Volume 2. That'll be putting out probably like the top of the year.
Love it. Y'all joint coming up together soon.
Hopefully.
Oh, yeah, we gave it to him. We gave it to him.
Okay, love
That's
it.
what we
love it.
do.
I love it. I know it's dope. I already know it's
Yeah,
dope.
I think it's a great
Nah, it's
record.
definitely dope.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
But I ain't singing it in Spanish.
Nah, we don't have to do that one in Spanish.
Well, on that note, even though you might learn something, you get learn some Mandarin,
I
so
do
we start
Spanglish.
ordering some real money.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for coming.
Oh,
checking
man,
us
thank you
out.
for having me, man.
We
Thank
see
you,
y'all
thank you,
next
thank you.
week, man.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you, Tony.
Yep.
Absolutely. Once again.